Turner was born Anna Mae Bullock on November 26, 1939. She is an American-born Swiss singer, songwriter, dancer, and actress, and she is known as the Queen of Rock and Roll. She is the youngest daughter of Zelma Priscilla and Floyd Richard Bullock. She lived in Nutbush, Tennessee, where her father worked as an overseer of the sharecroppers. As a young girl, Bullock sang in the church choir at Nutbush's Spring Hill Baptist Church. When she was 11, her mother Zelma ran off without warning, seeking freedom from her abusive relationship with Floyd by relocating to St. Louis in 1950. As a teenager, Bullock worked as a domestic worker for the Henderson family. She graduated from Sumner High School in 1958. After her graduation, Bullock worked as a nurse's aide at Barnes Jewish Hospital. In 1960, Ike Turner wrote A Fool in Love for singer Art Lassiter. Bullock was to sing background with Lassiter's backing vocalist, the Arlettes, but Lassiter failed to show up for the recording session at Technosonic Studios. Murray convinced Turner to make Bullock the star of the show, and Turner responded by renaming her Tina because it rhymed with Sheena. However, family and friends still called her Anne. He was inspired by Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, and Nyoka, the Jungle Girl, to create her stage persona. Turner added his last name and traded the name as a form of protection, so that if Bullock left him like his previous singers had, he could replace her with another Tina Turner. Bullock's introduction to the public as Tina Turner began with the release of A Fool in Love, which became a hit single. She married Ike Turner in 1962, and the duo went on to become one of the most formidable live acts in history. They released hits such as It's Gonna Work Out Fine, River Deep Mountain High, the Grammy-winning Proud Mary, and Nutbush City Limits. Raised a Baptist, she became an adherent of Buddhism in 1973, crediting the spiritual chant of Nam Myo Renkayo with helping her to endure difficult times. The duo disbanded in 1976 and divorced in 1978. In her 1986 autobiography, I, Tina, My Life Story, Turner revealed that she had been subjected to domestic violence. In the 1980s, Turner launched one of the greatest comebacks in music history. Her 1983 single, Let's Stay Together, was followed by the release of her 1984 multi-platinum album, Private Dancer. The album contained her hit song, What's Love Got to Do With It, which won the Grammy Award for Record of the Year, and it became her first and only number one on the Billboard Hot 100. At age 44, she was the oldest female solo artist to top the Hot 100. Her chart success continued with Better Be Good to Me, Private Dancer, We Don't Need Another Hero, Typical Male, The Best, I Don't Want to Fight, and GoldenEye. During her Break Every Rule World Tour, she set a then Guinness World Record for the largest paying audience, 180,000, for a solo performer. Her final Tina 50th Anniversary Tour is one of the highest grossing tours of all time. In 1993, What's Love Got to Do With It, a biopic adapted from Turner's autobiography, was released with an accompanying soundtrack. Turner also acted in the films Tommy in 1975, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome in 1985, and Last Action Hero in 1993. Having sold over 100 million records, Turner is one of the best-selling recording artists of all time. She has received 12 Grammy Awards, which include 8 competitive awards, 3 Grammy Hall of Fame awards, and a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. She was the first Black artist and first female to cover Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone ranked her among the 100 greatest artists of all time and the 100 greatest singers of all time. She has her own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and the St. Louis Walk of Fame. She was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Ike Turner in 1991 and is a 2005 recipient of the Kennedy Center Honors. A resident of Switzerland since 1994, she gained Swiss citizenship in 2013 and relinquished her American citizenship. You must understand, through the touch of your hand makes my pulse react, that it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract, it's physical. try to ignore that. It means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. If I tend to look dazed, I've read it someplace. I got cause to be. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. But whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I've been taking on a new direction, but I have to say, I've been thinking about my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart